Guys, real quick, I don't know if you've heard about these chihuahuas that are running rampant in Arizona. See, I threw you for a loop, Scott, because you didn't know anything about this.
What?
Okay? There's chihuahuas, okay?
Wait a minute. I just saw something about bunnies running around. I thought you were
That's on Bunny Island in Japan. No,
I want to go there, by the way.
Bunny Island is great. If you guys have never heard of this.
Chihuahuas? Like the cute little dogs?
There is...
Taco Bell?
Seriously, in Arizona...
Quiero Taco Bell.
there is a city, a town in Arizona called Marydale. Okay. Sounds like a cheap realty company.
Can we go there on a field trip?
No, we can't go there on a field trip. But the town is running rampant with chihuahuas.
I like those dogs. They're cute.
No. See, Scott,
they like Taco Bell like I do.
Look, it's a problem. They're having last year they had 3,000 calls. They're packs, okay?
Packs when they attack people?
Because they're not neutered or spayed. They're not neutered or spayed. Yeah, and people are complaining, my kid just got chased down the road by 15 chihuahuas.
But they're like this big. Do they attack
Chihuahuas are vicious assholes, okay? They're fucked up. They're fucked up. They really are. And this is the problem. The woman had...
What the problem is?
The problem is the woman with the animal control got on. She goes, well, we're trying to tell people that when they see a stray, that they should, instead of calling us and giving an opportunity for the stray to get away and maybe crawl under a fence, that they should try to capture the stray.
Oh.
And I'm like, bitch, how do you capture 15 stray chihuahuas chasing your son down the street?
Yapping after, yeah.
You know? Nipping at your ankles.
You can buy those dogs on Craigslist. Do you ever go on Craigslist?
No,
they sell pets. They sell things.
Stop every time.
No, wait a minute.
What? No.
Wait, I love Craigslist, man. I've sold lots of shit on Craigslist. Well, you just don't want people coming to your house.
No, it doesn't. Sky, it doesn't actually have to be people coming to your house, because this whole week it's been the whole Miranda Barber thing. Do you know who Miranda Barber is? Oh my God, I'm spitting shit flying out. Miranda Barber set the Craigslist
She's
killer.
She's the new Craigslist killer, people.
But before we get to her, okay, I know.
You got a little distracted, right? Doing a little research on this crazy Craigslist killer?
I did. I got distracted, everybody, because I heard about the Craigslist killer, and I'm like, this woman is fucking out of her mind. So obviously I want to do some stuff. And then I came across some good Craigslist ads.
You know what? I follow Craigslist ads on Twitter, and I laugh. It is so entertaining, and this is real shit, people. Okay, this is real shit.
We compiled a list of 5 Craigslist ads, okay, and these are real ads that real fucked up people ran.
I love them.
Now the first one is, you gonna do the first one?
Okay.
First ad.
We came across this ad, guys. 2 unicorns for sale. Okay, how much are they? Because that's too much of a number for me to say.
They must go together, and they're selling these 2 unicorns. First of all, they're genuine unicorns, okay, guys? So genuine unicorns, okay?
Yeah.
$925,000. Okay.
But they are purebred unicorns, and there's a 3-year-old male named Pegasus, which, by the way, Barbie has a unicorn.
And you can see the picture in the background. They're real unicorns. I mean, we can't make this shit up. True
and
story.
They have beautiful manes and hair. Gorgeous.
Yes. And a pointy ass fucking horn.
Yes. The female is 5 years old, and her name is Daisy. Now, these unicorns have been hand-fed since birth.
Now, how do you know? Okay.
That's
now,
how
do you know they're just not dunce horses that didn't do good in school and they got dunce caps?
They got fucking horns on their head, man.
How do you know it's not a dunce cap? It looks kind of like a dunce cap.
Well, you know what? It says that they are the only fully licensed unicorn breeder in North America, and they are certified by the NUBAA.
What is the NUBAA? Nobody knows what the NUBAA is. I'm going to tell you what. This NIGGA does not know what the NUBAA is.
Well, anyway, it says, call now for these unicorns because you can be put on the waiting list.
That's correct. Well, it's not happening, everybody.
So, anyway,
next
I love that one.
Okay, next ad. This is mine. Okay.
That's your favorite, isn't it?
I mean, first of all, guys, you see the fucking image, okay? This guy is like, the headline says, cat found. I mean, is the guy like this? Oh, I saw a cat in my backyard eating this hairball. I mean, cat found. Now, he's concerned, okay?
So he posted a picture of this lovely animal.
Right.
And what does it say?
This is all I found this guy the other day on my back porch. I tried feeding him, and it turns out that he's not very friendly. I think it's because he made me scared. No, it's because it's a possum, you blind motherfucker. Okay? Not quite sure what breed it is. It's a possum breed, okay? But I'm assuming he's part Siamese. The guy thinks it's a Siamese cat, okay?
He does, and he says, I don't think he's housebroken.
Huh?
He's not housebroken either, so if he's yours, please reply.
Please reply, okay? Someone help this guy. Don't reply to him, because if you can't tell the difference between a possum and a Siamese cat, you got some serious issues. Okay, next crazy ad.
I love that one. Oh, this one's awesome, man.
Now, this woman, right? She what? You go ahead.
This woman put an ad on Craigslist and it says, need a really skinny person.
But why?
My kids are becoming really picky eaters and are not finishing their plates.
So, what she wants to do is she wants to get a really severely skinny person
that looks hungry.
That looks hungry.
Yeah.
And she wants this person to come. She's running this ad on Craigslist and sit down with her family. And when her kids don't finish the rest of the food,
the person's going to be really sad and cry when she takes their food and throws it in the trash.
Right.
Because she told them that there's people out there that are starving.
And she thinks this is going to teach her kids a valuable lesson. The kids are going to be like, Mom, you know what? Give us some fucking Zagnuts bars and get this fucking aborigine fucking, you know, I mean, they're not gonna give a fuck about that.
I think it's funny though that she tried to do that. I think that's funny.
Next crazy one.
This one, I love this one. You know what? I'd go do this. I think it's cool.
I gotta tell you just what today. Now you see the picture, okay?
Yeah, this is cool.
Blanket fort dwellers seek pizza and friends. Mm-hmm. Now, it's just not blanket dwellers. It's blanket fort dwellers, okay? Not just fort dwellers, not just blanket dwellers, but blanket fort dwellers. And
they seek pizza and friends.
And have blankets?
Yeah, we should.
And then run an ad on Craigslist and tell people for pizza and beer, and we can just cuddle in the blanket of fort. I mean, I'm game for it. Would you guys come to Kevin and Sky's blanket fort dwelling party? With pizza.
So these people decided to stay in for the night and build a blanket fort, right? And they're like, we have room for 1 or 2 more people. So bring us some gluten-free pizza and you're in.
Yeah, and that's
there is a cat, so if you're allergic, you're screwed. And we do have Netflix.
You got Netflix, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that, don't get it twisted, they want a gluten-free pizza, okay?
Yeah, that's
now, the final one.
Oh my God.
This one might be.
You can do the honors. This one's awesome.
Look at this fucking guy, okay? First of all, he's got a camera from 1943, okay? That he fucking stole from Jesus Christ himself, okay? And then he's got this fucked up train set in the background, right? And it says J-O on rails, okay?
Okay, so
J-O meaning jack off on rails,
which I didn't know. No. I was reading it and I'm like, what?
He wants somebody to come over and jack.
What?
Yeah, you didn't J-O, O-J, you know, maybe it was
okay,
just,
so what does he want, this man?
He wants somebody between the ages of 25 and 70. So he's got a huge fucking range here.
Wow, okay? He's really open to any age.
Any age. And he wants a guy to come over and jack off on his model train room. Not just the trains, but the whole entire train room. So you better have a lot of jizz backed up, okay? Don't think about having sex for at least 3 months before you come over to this dude's house.
That's right, and it's going to be mutual touching, but nothing more than that, because he's not gay.
Yeah, he's not gay.
Don't get it twisted.
He wants to emphasize that part.
He's not gay.
And he says that it's a real HO scale train set, okay?
It's really cool.
Which still doesn't matter, because don't have sex for a month, because you're going to have a lot of jizz backed up to get up the whole train set.
But here's the best part. What do you get to do after you J.O.?
After you're finished blowing your load on the train set, you get to stomp and act like a monster. So he basically wants you to do your best fucking Godzilla act, okay? And smash everything up. Yeah. But don't break my kid's trains.
Don't break it, because it's his son's.
It's his son's train. So don't break the trains. Just jack off. Yeah. Smash trains, act like Godzilla, maybe do a yellow too, and get the fuck out of Dodge.
But that's not it. If you're hungry.
And one of the whole hook is how he's trying to lure people in. If you're hungry and you come over here and jack off on his trains, he has not real crab meat, but let me tell you, imitation crab meat in his freezer, and he's willing to give it to you.
He's going to share it.
That's going to be his Bob Barker parting gift.
That's
He's going to give you some imitation crab meat to get the fuck out of Dodge with after you jack off on his train set.
If you guys have any Craigslist ads that you want to share with us, please tweet them to me or Kevin or email them, whatever. This is the funniest shit
Tweet them to us at our Twitter names, which are below. with the links. We will retweet them. We will favorite them. Hit us up all this week with your favorite Craigslist link.
That was awesome.
Now, staying on the Craigslist thing, we got this. We got this woman, Miranda.
You can find these funny stories, but then you find these fucking crazy people.
Yeah, and that's when shit gets real. Yeah. Okay, because this girl, Miranda Barber, who's 19 years old, and her husband, her newly husband of only like 3 weeks, committed a crime. Basically, they killed this guy, Ferrara, and he was answering an ad.
On Craigslist?
On Craigslist. He was answering an ad on Craigslist and basically seeking companionship, sex, you know? And
she
for money,
answered it.
For money. And she answered it. Now, this girl's 19. I don't know what her husband was, how old he is, but they basically...
I think he's like 24.
24 years old. Okay, is he 24? Let's look at that.
Yeah, I read it.
24 years old. Okay, her husband's 24 years old. And basically, they lured this guy out. He was in the front seat of a car. He strangles him with a rope or fucking fit. Who the fuck knows? He was strangling shit out of the guy. And she proceeds to stab him with a knife.
Is that like exciting to them? Is that why they did that?
And they said it was a joy kill. The police said it was a joy kill. And then when they were doing the jailhouse interview, she said, you know what? I
gotta come clean here.
I've killed several people. 22 is when I stopped counting. And she says she's part of the satanic cult that she joined in Alaska. She relocated to North Carolina with her mother. And for 6 years, she's been on this killing spree. And the people interviewing her are like...
But they haven't found bodies, and they don't know how she killed people.
They don't know how she killed people. They don't know any of the details. She didn't really give up a lot of details. So some people, some investigators and FBI, former FBI investigators are saying, okay, she didn't give up a lot of details. We don't know if she's telling a lie, if she's doing this for attention. But they're starting to contact authorities and see, okay, were there any missing people? Yeah. And maybe once they get her, maybe they'll start to question her a little bit more, or bring a specialist in that can question this, young lady and sit there and go, okay. And she's like,
she's gonna have to give some details.
And she has no remorse about the killings. Everybody, I mean, she's basically like, I just killed bad people.
Yeah.
And she goes, and don't let me out.
How do you know they're bad people?
In her 19-year-old demented ass satanic mind,
they're bad.
They're bad.
They're all bad.
And she told them, don't let me out because I will kill more people. She's like basically saying, I'm just a killing motherfucker. And I'm going to keep killing people.
That lady's crazy. So guys, be careful on Craigslist. Yeah. If you find funny ads, it's all good and funny if you read them, but that's about it.
You might want to stay away from that. Now. It's about that time. It is time for Street Slang 101. Boom! Hit that. Okay, I'm ready here. Okay, people. If you guys aren't familiar with this game, it's when I test my co-host Sky's street knowledge or urban knowledge. Sometimes I've toned it down over the last couple of weeks because Sky was seriously getting mad at me because she was going 0 for 4.
Anymore, man.
She's like, it's not fun. I'm fucking 0 for 4. I'm not getting anybody. Everybody thinks I'm really white. Well, guess what? You are.
I know. But you know what? The other day, someone in the grocery store thought I was Latina.
Yeah, so a lot of people think that you're Latina. I know. That's funny. But you... I don't think you can salsa, and you definitely don't have any type
I don't know how to salsa.
Now, first word.
Okay.
Please advise.
That's not a ghetto word.
Please advise. It's how you look at the word. Please advise.
I don't know. Speak up.
Huh?
Speak up.
It's basically... And I'll use it. It's basically corporate words for what the fuck. Because if you really think about that, I'll use it.
Now you're twisting shit on me.
No. If you're hip, you know these things. When people please advise. When people are mad in the corporate world, they're like, please advise. That's how they end it.
But
please
that's
advise,
not a ghetto word.
Sky, we're supposed to tape in 15 minutes. Why did you just call me and say you're 30 minutes out? Please advise, Kevin.
That is not a ghetto word.
It's a corporate word.
No, this is Street Slang 101, not corporate slang.
It's when people, it's corporate.
No, I'm not partaking. I did not lose any. I did not lose any points. That doesn't count. That's not ghetto enough. No.
Okay. You ready?
That was bad.
Okay. Well, I'll give you that one. You're 1 for 1 because you're fucking lobbying the fuck out of it.
That's right. I'm going to.
Ghost taste.
What?
Ghost taste.
Ghost taste?
I'm gonna fucking burn your ass now. They're gonna get ghetto. I'm going back to my ghetto. Since I tried to be nice, and help you out. Ghost taste. Yeah, ghost taste.
You got a bad taste in your mouth.
No, wrong.
Okay.
It's that taste that you get. It's a post meal burp. You're like, damn, I just got them chicken wings. Got the ghost taste on the chicken wing, shorty. All right, ready? Next word. Gravy train.
Oh, that's my behind, man.
Why is everything your ass or your vagina? That's my behind. Yeah, that's my behind. No, it's not, okay? Gravy train is a job where no work is involved. You basically like, look at Tommy over there riding a gravy train. Ain't doing anything. He's basically getting paid to do nothing. He's on the gravy train. Easy work. Wow. No work. You know what I mean?
Where's that at?
What? Excuse me? Where that? You know what's funny? You're not really getting Street Slang 101, but you're sounding more ghetto-fied each week. Which is,
see, that's good. Then I must be doing something right.
You ready for the last word? Okay. Hiberdating. This is kind of ghetto when I kind of hiberdating. Hiberdating, everyone.
So you're not really dating, you're just dating in your mind.
Wrong. You're officially 1 for 4 after you gave me mad shit.
1 for 3. The first one does not count, right? No, guys. No, that is not ghetto.
See, it's 1 for 3 when I asked you 3 questions, but I asked you 4 questions. Okay, so you might want to.
No, the first one doesn't count, and I will show up here with signs next week.
So then you're 0 for 3.
Right now. No,
I will show up here So if the first one doesn't count, you're 0 for 3. Would you rather be 1 for 4 or 0 for 3?
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. Hiberdating. You got it wrong anyway, so fuck it. It is when someone completely ignores their friends when they start dating someone.
Oh!
So they're hiberdating, you know. Tommy just got a new girlfriend and nobody sees him anymore because he's all up in her nutsack. You know what I mean? So he's hiberdating.
Oh, never heard of that word.
It's penis whipped or pussy whipped. It's another word for it.
Okay, I understand those words.
Get the fuck out of here. You are up for... No, I'm just joking. Hug it up. All right. You're pretty... Anyway, guys, I know you guys get excited for this portion of the show. It's the mystery celebrity portion of the show.
Because we give away stuff.
We give away stuff. We give away a free $100 gift card from Amazon. It's always the person during the course of the month who is correctly identifies the mystery celebrity.
And emails Kevin in his inbox.
In my inbox, okay? Not in my
not on the comment board, not on Twitter.
Kevin at thekevinwhiteshow.com. First person with the right answer there wins, okay? First one, top of...
All right.
Last week's hint was part of a duo, okay?
All right.
This week's hint is male actor.
Ooh,
so you know that it's a male actor and he's a part of the duo, okay? That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Now...
It's time for Make a Choice, bitch! And I got it on my phone! I got it on my phone!
You have it on your phone? I'm ready.
Yeah, because you know what? I was making them up today as I was driving. I was talking to Siri and she was writing it all down for me.
Siri's dope.
Yeah.
Siri's dope.
Okay, so the theme today is Craigslist ads. Okay? So Make a Choice, bitch is also going to be like that.
Okay.
So, alright. So, if you placed a Craigslist ad, right, Kevin, would it say this? That you would like to be someone's footstool for the day.
Footstool?
Like you'd be on all fours.
Right.
And they would place their smelly feet on you all day.
Okay.
Because I've seen that ad on Craigslist.
Okay.
Or would you like to cuddle someone all day? You'd be someone's cuddler.
Someone's cuddler.
What if it's a smelly person?
Well, goddamn, the feet are going to be smelly. That's guaranteed. Some funky, I don't want somebody's corns and bunions. Suppose they got toe cheese and it's all on the back of my neck. That's no good.
So you would cuddle people?
I don't know.
Strangers.
Huh?
You'd spoon them and stuff?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they just, cuddling and hugging people, at least they have affection. It's a good thing. They say it's good for it's a good thing. I don't know. With my luck, I'd get somebody that fucking, hadn't taken it'd be some big funky man that fucking had a stinky butt crack.
And he needs a hug.
And he'd be like, hug me, and I'd be like, oh, shit.
But you'd be getting paid because you would have an ad.
Yeah, but being on all fours and having somebody's bunions and corns up on my neck, no.
All right. All right. Okay, would your Craigslist ad say this?
Right.
All right?
Okay.
Would it say that you would cook naked?
Okay.
For a fee?
Okay.
Or you would clean the house naked for a fee for someone?
Cook naked for a fee.
Really?
Yeah, I cook.
You'd have stiff stuff swinging around.
Stiff stuff's right. Yeah. Knocking over. Sorry about your kitchen. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about this. You know. Yeah, I think I'd cook.
All right.
You know, I don't want my schlong getting caught up in a vacuum.
Okay, so which Craigslist ad would you answer? Okay, which one?
Okay.
Would you like to sit in a Ford made out of blankets with strangers and eat gluten-free pizza?
Okay.
Okay, so you'd sit in a Ford together with these granola people
the
with
ones we talked about,
with their sandals, probably eating gluten-free pizza. Or would you like to go play choo-choo trains with a strange man and eat imitation crab meat together?
I'd rather sit in the fort with eat the gluten-free pizza.
That would be
because I like
fun.
pizza. Yeah, yeah. They'd probably be like, okay, I'm just sitting in the fort. It would be cool. I mean, that ad was funny, but at least it would be like camping when you were
jacking off. I just said you'd have to play choo-choos with a strange man and eat imitation crab meat.
See, a guy that wants me to play choo-choo, I know the ad, okay? He's going to want me to fucking start blowing wads on his kid's train set. That's not
okay,
good.
so gluten-free pizza and a homemade Ford. That was it.
That was it. I'm good. Guys, we're out of here. Remember, this week's
Craigslist ads, send them to us. I want to read some more funny ones.
Tweet us, right? Male actor is the clue for this week's mystery celebrity guest, and we will catch you guys next week on the show. Later!
Yeah.